Tell us about your upcoming event.
Well, we're going to be at the Defiance Public Library, which is located at 320 Fort Street in Defiance, and it's takes place on Thursday, April 26th at 6 p.m. And the event is to talk about foster parenting and adoption and a lot of the legal issues involved with those, and if people have questions or want to learn more.
What activities will be going on at the event?
The event will basically be me giving a presentation about the legal issues related to foster parenting and adoption, and then there will be a chance for questions and answers at the end.
Who do you think is a good candidate to come to the event?
I would say anybody who has ever had any interest in being a foster parent, or anybody that has any interest in possibly looking into adoption of a child.
What would your advice be for those considering fostering?
Well, you'd want to think about what type of child you might be willing to foster and for what length of time that you'd may be willing to be doing that. There's different options for people. You can foster, very young children, maybe children that are 8, 9, 10 years old, or there's also a great need for fostering teenagers and kids that are a little bit older. You'd also want to consider, whether your family is all on board, because that's going to be very important. That's one thing that the agency who's placing people in foster will look at is everybody prepared to be able to be a part of the fostering process.
In your opinion, what do people find most rewarding about becoming a foster parent?
I think that people really find it rewarding to provide stability in a child's life, and because a lot of times these are children that have had very little or no stability, and haven't had anybody that loves them on a consistent basis. And I think people find that when they're able to provide that, the kids are very appreciative, and they usually develop very strong bonds.
If people would like to come to the event, what do they have to do?
They just have to show up, and again, the event will take place at the Defiance Public Library, which is located at 320 Fort Street. And they'll just go in the main entrance and go straight ahead to the community room, and there will be some chairs set up, and we'll get started at 6 o'clock.
Good luck with your event.
Thanks for your time, Reese.
This is Reese Miller reporting for Defiance Digital Media Club.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it is a great program, okay? Again, anytime that you can get students out of the classroom and get them, I call it a higher learning or a more engaged learning atmosphere, either out in the business or out in the community, and get them involved in the community. And it really shows and will show off that Defiance really truly is a great place to live.
What other community activities do you support?
Here at the dealership, we have different people that support different things, and they are sponsored by the dealership. We have a person who goes to Rotary. We have another person involved in Zonta. We actually here at the store have 3 volunteer first responders for the Jewell Fire Department, and we also have 2 volunteer firemen for the Jewell Fire Department that come and go whenever they need to during the day.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
You are welcome, and the community is welcome.